The notion that the Bible does not contradict itself is not supported by any data whatsoever. It is entirely and exclusively a dogma that one chooses to accept when doing so is required in order to gain or maintain access to the benefits of membership within a community that has identified that dogma as one of the credences on which you must sign off in order to maintain good standing in that community. Hey everybody, I'm Dan McClellan. I'm a scholar of the Bible and religion, and the Bible is not a single text, and it is not univocal. It does not speak from one single unified and consistent perspective and with one single unified and consistent voice. It is a collection of numerous different texts written by different people in different times, different circumstances, different places, to different audiences for different reasons, and it frequently contradicts other parts of the Bible, sometimes intentionally, sometimes not intentionally. And the notion that it does not, the notion that it is in perfect harmony with every other part of the Bible, is not supported by any data whatsoever. No one arrives at that conclusion by anything remotely approximating a critical interrogation or examination of the texts themselves. You can only arrive at that conclusion when you are incentivized to do so because of the social identities that are closest to you or most important to you that require you sign off on that credence so that you can gain or maintain access to the benefits of membership within that group. It is a bit of costly signaling, which is why you will see on social media people just out of nowhere saying, I believe the Bible never contradicts itself. Do you? That is a way of saying, look how good a member of the community I am. I want to know if you're a good member of the community. It's boundary maintenance. It's testing the commitment of other people to the standards and mores of the group. That is where the dogma of univocality comes from. That is the function of the dogma of univocality. But the dogma of univocality is not supported by any data whatsoever, which is why when you press these folks on the idea of univocality, they will do one of two things. Either they will address contradictions by ginning up an infinite number of scenarios that are not in evidence that allow them to argue that it is not physically, logically, or humanly impossible for two dots to be connected. It's skirting around all the data in order to arrive at the predetermined conclusion. The other thing they will do is just retreat to fallacious rhetorical deflections, like attacking your faithfulness, which is a way of identifying you as someone who is not faithful enough to the standards and the mores of the community, which only demonstrates that what's really at issue here is whether or not you're willing to toe the line, whether or not you have signed off on the credences. It has absolutely nothing whatsoever to do with a critical examination or interrogation of the Bible or its text or its data. Once again, the dogma of univocality is something you choose to accept because it is necessary to gain or maintain access to the benefits of membership in a community. It is not something that is supported by any data whatsoever. And the fit for this video has been Wolverine.